Lewis and Wallis before we clear customs and depart for Fiji. Last day in Wallis, Fiona, potentially, depending on the weather, maybe. Well, here we are. We are in a restaurant, eating out, about to have a chocolate mousse for me, something for you. Wasn't quite sure.
Crêpe au chocolat.
Crêpe la chocolat. Okay, and today, on the outskirts of Mata Utu, I don't know if you can see that there, but it is terrible. It is a horrible day. It is windy, and windy. There's a couple of boats out there hiding. Well, they're not really hiding, they're actually just getting beaten up. And we're on the other side of the island. And it's not much better over there either. A little, but not much. We don't get as much surge over there. But it's still... Surge.
Oh, surge.
Yeah, not as much swell. And this side more swell. And definitely more wind, I think. But it is a windy day.
It's a windy day, last day in Uvia. I prefer to call it Uvia because that's what it's always been known as, and all the locals here call it Uvia. Somebody sailed by a few hundred years ago and said that, and their name was Wallis.
Exactly.
They didn't even live here. And yeah, it's been a lovely place to stay. I really enjoyed it. My favourite things were carver night with Padre Fiona and
AKA Father John.
Yeah, Father John, which was singing a couple of guys, well, let's say 10 men sitting around getting anaesthetised.
Just getting drunk on Carver, let's face it.
Getting drunk on Carver. And Trevor and I had some Carver, Trevor had some beer. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Embarrassing, I sung with my very unpracticed singing voice, and these people here are the most beautiful singers, just exquisite voices. And then swimming in the blue hole.
Swimming in the blue hole, that's pretty special, definitely.
And things I've noticed around here are the restaurants, and when they were in a restaurant today, right now, but most of the restaurants just seem to be open on Sunday from 8 till 11 in the morning. And they have a penchant for pink toilet paper. In fact, that's the only kind of toilet paper I've seen, and I'm going to go to the toilet here and confirm if it's also pink toilet paper.
If we don't get pink toilet paper, we want a refund.
It's like classically Uvian. I've never seen it anywhere else, but that seems to be all they get. And also, interestingly, not much stuff on the internet, hardly anything, and no signs, because I assume people just, there's hardly any tourism here, and people just know where things are. You don't need a sign, you just have been here, know where it is, and know when it's open.
Exactly.
And that's that.
That's how it should be.
So we don't even know what this restaurant's called that we're in right now because there's no sign outside. But
it's the only restaurant near the port. So if you're coming into Mata Utu and you come to the port, which you have to clear in and do customs, clear out and do customs, and you go a little bit to the north, there's a restaurant. It's quite nice. Food's good.
It's nice, very good.
They serve cold beer. Let's face it, that's the important thing. If they served a beer, I would be able to give them 5 stars.
And the people have been wonderfully friendly here. Very generous, very welcoming. Thanks, Uvia.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to go confirm about that toilet paper. My money is on pink toilet paper and no toilet lid. Just seems to be the way that they do it. Voila. Pink toilet paper. No lid.
Oh, there's the copper. Customs appointment got delayed, and with hitching back to the boat, the other side of the island, we missed the tide, and we had to wait for another day. we'll just go with the reefed main, and if we need another sail, we'll just deploy it. But yeah, we're good at the moment. It's been a very windy season this year, but Fiji is beautiful, so we will be there in a few days maybe, and we're just about to go through the pass to exit Wallis. It's just on high tide, or just after high tide. Drama, drama, drama. We're getting run down by a ship. What's going on, Fiona? We're trying to get through the pass before we get run down. Yeah, you're good. Well, it's definitely now going tide. We just went from 4 knots to 6.5 knots. And we are picking up. Good work, Fiona.
That big ship. Chasing us through the pass, Alice. My first pass, my first like proper pass in and out. Not this channel, but first proper pass. And then massive 150 ton, 200 metre long Captain Wallis was chasing us down. But anyway, we made it through. Thanks, Trevor, trusting me enough to let me do it.
No. I trust you implicitly, Fiona.
But I did manage to get us safely through the pass. Pass on Kulu. Done.
Okay, so today we are running with the wind vane, the Aries wind vane, using electronic pilot, Autohelm 100. It's been doing pretty well. Day 2 of our Pacific Odyssey, Wallis to Futuna. And Fiona hasn't left that position.
Pretty much. Trevor's been doing everything. Thank you, Trevor.
Oh, it's such a lie, Fiona. Such a lie. I only just woke up.
Really, you made dinner last night and I just lounged around.
Just brought you a zam with cheese and crackers. Trying to convince Fiona that zam is the way to go. It's not spam, it's zam. She's not buying it. The Pacific ham of champions. No. Interest you in any zwan?
God, I don't know if you want me to actually throw it up. Oh my God, it's open. I touched it. Thought it was closed. Now my fingers are contaminated.
Let me lick those fingers. No. Zwan. It's like ham in a can, but it's zwan. We eat zwan on Tintin because we don't have any tinned ham out here in the Pacific, and we've been here a while, so zwan is tasting pretty damn good. Just had it with my camembert from Wallis and crackers, breakfast crackers, a little bit more hearty than those normal, cheap crackers you get in the supermarket. But zwan for the man. Just need a beer with it, but it's a little bit early. It's not quite lunchtime yet.
Trevor's your biggest fan.
I'm a fan of zwan. It is a cracker. Absolute cracker of a day. We have had lots and lots of shite weather, but today we have had some really, really beautiful weather.
veer to Fiji. In the last 24 hours all I've done is lie around feeling, yeah. But now I feel a whole lot better. The seas are calmer and yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm going to do some food baking with these plantain bananas that Trevor's been trying to throw out for ages, and I'm telling him it's still good. I'm not quite sure about that one, but we'll test it. Okay, 15 minutes has gone past and I'm still trying to light this oven. I don't know what it is, but there's a certain trick that Trev can do every time that I can do 5% of the time.
Let me give you a look. Look at that. It's just, oh my god. Flat seas. It's been a long time since I've been on the ocean. And the seas have been this flat. Like, it's awesome. You know, we've had this all day. We're actually motoring at the moment because it's a little bit light. We're just trying to get into Fiji on Monday. And the wind's supposed to come around to the southeast, so trying to get down near Fiji before it starts working against us. Everything up. Mizzen up, full main, full genoa. I was almost tempted to throw a staysail up, but that's just getting ridiculous. But yes, we are sailing and the conditions are beautiful. I've been doing some repairs to fix the outboard motor because the choke broke off. So fix that up. Did a bit of grease on all the grease nipples. Rerouted some reefing lines on my boom. Need to stitch some of them up. It might be tomorrow's job, maybe even tonight when I'm on watch. Who can tell? Yeah, what a day. Yeah, it's nice to have a passage where things are just beautiful. Wind might come up again tonight. We can turn the engine off. At the moment we're trying to maintain 6 knots, and without the engine we're only doing about 3, so it's not working real hard, but it's certainly given us a little push. Yeah, it's dinner time here. Fiona is downstairs. I've been cooking banana bread.
I know.
And
It was ever bad luck.
oh my god, what happened to the banana bread?
It's apparently for sailing it's bad luck to women on board.
I agree. Bananas,
And
yes.
to leave on Friday. And we left on Friday.
Oh,
Thankfully.
don't remember these things, Fiona. We're supposed to forget all this stuff.
No, but thankfully, Trevor and I both have very good luck.
Yes.
Down to that. Which I do actually think that's accurate.
Yes. Well, you know, particularly when you can turn crappy bananas into banana bread.
No, I think look.
Look at that. That is just stupendous. My god.
That kind of bad luck.
That's why we have women on board, because I wouldn't do that.
That's why you have women and bananas on board.
So they can make banana bread. Super tasty. Yeah. Well, that looks awesome. And spaghetti bolognese, can't go wrong. I'm getting spoiled. We just had a really nice salad.
Pineapple. I don't even know if they have pineapple, but I'm looking forward to pineapple and mango and an array of all sorts of different fruits and vegetables that I'm unfamiliar with in the markets that are fresh and organic and interesting and delicious. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Rum and Coke and a hamburger, Fiona. Well, good morning. It's Monday morning in Mata Utu, Fiji. We're just arriving. We've got another 2 hours approximately before we get to Sava Township in the river. We're just rounding the reef, which is down on the end of the point. Let me just show you. It's a bit striky, I guess, but there's a reef out here. So yeah, this reef projects a long way out to sea from the mainland, probably a kilometre or so, and yeah, it's well worth giving a little bit of space depending on the tides. But yeah, we're just rounding that and get a little bit more head sail out with. So Tintin is anchored in the Sava River, and we are staying on the moorings of Waitui Marina. We have about, I guess, a dozen moorings, and it's not bad. I quite like it here. Nice breeze comes through here. You're relatively close to the dock.